Well, the Affordable Care Act is the government's plan to make sure that all Americans have health insurance. So here with some important dates and information is Tom Qualley with Sovereign Select, an independent insurance agency. Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you for having me on.
Good to see you. I think people get a little confused still, even by the Affordable Care Act. So what do people really need to know about the open enrollment period?
Well, the biggest thing is it's coming to a close. February 15th is the last day that people can sign up for a health insurance plan. And the penalties are getting worse, so it's definitely very, very important that people become proactive, get on a plan, and give us a call to figure out what the Affordable Care Act is all about, what the plans are, and what type of benefits they can receive.
I think it's great. And when you say penalties, I mean, these are financial penalties, but
Correct.
people also get things like a tax credit. A lot of people are getting those, right?
Yeah, it's about 80% of people that are signing up for health plans on the marketplace are getting tax credits. So they're actually receiving help from the federal government to pay for the premiums for their health insurance.
Okay.
And it's all based on income. So depending on their income level, their tax credit will reflect that.
So if somebody's waiting until the deadline of February 15th, when does that start their insurance?
That would be March 1st.
Okay.
So the next possible effective date is March 1st.
And when the open enrollment period ends, what does that mean for people?
That basically means that either they can't sign up for health insurance and they have to wait until the next open enrollment period, which would start November 15th
of next year,
2015,
or of this year.
Of this year. Or if they have a special election period, like they're losing a job, or they have a child, or they get married, things along those lines, or they move to a new area or move into the area from a new area, they can look at different plans and change their plan at that point, but they wouldn't be under these open enrollment period rules, which is basically any circumstance can change their plan or get a new plan.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that open enrollment period, people can get short-term health insurance, which is basically just a short-term plan that can get them through until the next open enrollment period. And there's no open enrollment on that. And those are pretty affordable, which is pretty nice.
Do people get a penalty if they're on a short-term plan?
They do not.
Okay.
So that is qualified health insurance.
So really the point is everybody just needs to be covered.
Get covered.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important.
I think that's a good thing for everybody in
Absolutely.
general. But those life-changing events that you said, those are things, so if somebody missed the deadline, hopefully you don't, but if you do, there are things like you mentioned, marriage, birth of a child, income fluctuations, if you lose a job, if you move to a different area, all those things can be reasons that you can change your insurance or get on different insurance.
Correct. It's fairly lenient. But the most important thing is if you need health insurance, one, do it now before February 15th so you're not scrambling afterwards. And two, if you're in a situation where you need health insurance unexpectedly and you're not sure if you can get it, give us a call.
Okay. And people, you'll go out and meet with people, they can come to you as well, but you also work with people on Medicare.
That's correct.
And what do they need to know this time of year?
This time of year, it's really, we're outside of the open enrollment period for Medicare, obviously, but right now is basically for people that just think that they, need a better deal, or they think their copays are too high or their premiums are too high. It's very important to give us a call. Specifically, people that are on Medicare supplements, their rates typically go up the first of the year or within the first quarter of the year. And we've historically saved people a ton of money moving from Medicare supplement to Medicare supplement. We've typically averaged about $600 per person per year in savings, which is pretty nice, especially when you might be on a fixed income.
Absolutely. That's a lot of money for people.
Yeah,
and
it really is.
On those medications, they can be expensive, but people have special election periods as well within Medicare, things like chronic illness plans and such, right?
Yes, yes. So a couple things. One, people could be turning 65 or new to Medicare, which is basically their initial election period, which is when they can actually shop around, learn about all the plans, and find a plan that works the best for them, whether it's a Medicare supplement, prescription drug plan, or Medicare Advantage plan. Basically what we do is we'll go through step by step to figure out which plan is going to be the best for them and educate them so that they can make a decision. On the other hand, if they're already on Medicare, obviously we talked about changing the Medicare supplements, but also people can change their plan, their Medicare Advantage plan, or get onto a Medicare Advantage plan with some special election periods like the chronic illness, if they have diabetes, some heart diseases, and lung disorders. They can actually get onto a Medicare Advantage plan.
And it's very important for people to contact you. Again,
Yes.
You'll meet with them in the office or even at your home. So if you want to contact Tom at Sovereign Select and find out your options, give him a call right now at 262-641-4111. He'll go through all of the options with you. He's located right in Brookfield with Sovereign Select. Thanks so much, Tom.
Thank you.